You ever buy one of these thinking it's going to change your life? I mean, they look like race car seats, they sound like a jet engine when you lean back, and within 3 months, the lumbar pillow is basically a rolled up sock duct taped to your spine. So man, forget those traditional gaming chairs. If you're going to sit at a desk to game, program, or do literally any type of work, you need a real ergonomic chair. And guys, that's where LiberNovo, the sponsor of today's video, shows up out of nowhere with the LiberNovo Omni and brings you something to the table that you've never seen before. We're talking a motorized backrest that adapts to your spine, a massage feature that stretches your back for you, and an actual ergonomic design that doesn't just slap a headrest on it and call it a day. Let me show you why this just might be the last chair you ever need. Now the packaging, clean, organized, feels premium, and honestly, the best part is this poster board with assembly instructions as soon as you open the box. First time I've ever seen this, and it actually makes assembling the chair so much easier. Then you've got your headrest, this crazy bionic flex fit backrest, seat base, and even a detachable footrest, which will be very useful when I show you how to use the back stretching feature. You'll see. And assembly was actually pretty easy. It took 15 minutes solo, and it only took that long because I had Drayton here assemble it himself, even though he was mumbling and grumbling about assembling chairs, taking him back to his days of working at Staples. But anyways, everything clicks or screws in with basic tools, and again, this huge poster board with the instructions was very helpful. And man, once the thing was together, Drayton literally started taking a nap while on the clock. Like, what's going on here? He's not gonna be on the clock for much longer if he keeps sleeping at work. But anyways, once the chair was built and I finally got Drayton to stop sleeping in it, or snoozing in it, chilling in it, I don't know what you want to call this, but like, what is he doing? I then sat down and immediately noticed something. This isn't just a comfortable chair, it actually feels like it's reacting to you. Like, when you sit in a normal office chair, you kind of just sink into it and hope for the best, but with the Omni, the backrest gently presses into your lower back, and it's adjusting itself as you lean back. Like, I didn't even touch anything, and it just supported me. It's low-key creepy how well this thing knows your back. Now guys, let's talk posture, because a lot of those other ergonomic chairs toss that word around like it means something, but LiberNovo actually breaks down what ergonomic posture should look like. So here's what proper posture is supposed to be. First, your feet are flat on the floor or on a footrest. Elbows are bent at 90 degrees, resting on the armrests. Shoulders relaxed. Eyes looking straight ahead and level with the top third of your screen, not down at your keyboard like a goblin. And your lower back and neck fully supported. Last but not least, your neck is gently supported by a headrest, and most chairs, even the expensive ones, don't hit all these. But the Omni, it does. Like, right out of the box. You don't even need a user manual to get this thing comfy. You just sit down and the thing basically hugs your spine. Now, to be fair, there are a few adjustments you can make on this chair, but they're very basic ones that literally every chair has. First, you can obviously adjust the chair up and down, and also there's this lever here so that you can decide if you actually want the option to lean all the way back, because if you don't, that's okay. You can just adjust this lever so you can only lean, so far back. And then you can also adjust the tension on the bionic flex fit backrest here, which will change how easy it is to lean back, or if there's a little bit of a resistance. We also have 4D armrests which move up and down, side to side, and just basically in any direction possible, as well as a 3D headrest, which means both of these are fully adjustable to your liking. And guys, here's the problem with traditional chairs. They're built for stillness. If you sit completely upright and don't move, maybe the lumbar support stays in the right place, but the second you lean forward to type, shift to the side, or stretch a little, that support's gone. I mean, your body starts compensating, your muscles are working harder, and over time, it wrecks your back. That's what LiberNovo calls static ergonomics, and they're right. Most chairs expect you to adapt to them. But the Omni flips that idea. It adapts to you. And I think one of the coolest parts is how the Omni hugs your lower back. On a traditional chair, you've got this gap at your lower back that can be partially alleviated by adjusting the seat bottom or maybe some lumbar support, but it's never quite right. Whereas on the Omni, the curvature of the backrest makes it so that it's just not even an issue. I mean, even when you lean back, the entire chair moves with your body so that you don't have to lean back and then start adjusting your chair or your posture. You just lean back, and that's that. It's just done. I mean, the chair and the bionic flex fit backrest just takes care of the rest itself. And guys, speaking of the bionic flex fit backrest, let's talk about it, because it is truly one of the craziest things I've ever seen on any chair ever. So this is it. It's this mechanism on the back of the chair, and it literally looks like a transformer or something. And then these bars right here, yeah, they kind of remind me of a spine, which, oh yeah, that that makes sense, because you're literally leaning back in this chair with your spine. So why not support your spine with a spine? You know what I'm spining here? Too many spines. And then as soon as you sit in this thing, It's glorious. It contours to your body and it feels like it was just meant to be. And check this out. There's a button on the armrest that activates the lumbar motor. You just press it and the lower back section actually adjusts back and forth and contours to your spine. It's very similar to the motorized seats you probably have in your car, except this is an office chair. Honestly, something I've never seen before in an office chair, but it's awesome. And you might be wondering, how is this thing powered? Well, we've got a battery pack here that you can recharge via USB-C, so no, you're not gonna be sitting here with a wire attached to your chair all the time. And just so you can see how this mechanism works a little bit, without someone sitting in it, let me show you. And honestly, I could watch this thing go all day. It's just frankly satisfying to watch it go to work and move back and forth. And now, like I mentioned before, it's not just the backrest that moves, everything moves together here. LiberNovo calls it the dynamic support system, and it connects the seat, backrest, armrest, and even the headrest into one synchronized unit. You see, when you lean forward, the armrest and the headrest adjust with you. When you lean back, it all shifts so that you're still supported, and you're not constantly reaching for adjustment levers. It's just fluid. And it really makes a difference when you're sitting for hours. I mean, me personally, I actually enjoy leaning back in a chair, but usually when I lean back in a chair, that means I'm slouching with bad posture. But with the Omni, when I start leaning back, I'm still fully locked into my monitors and I don't skip a beat. All right, guys, now we've already seen some wild stuff, but here is truly the wildest part of this chair, the massage stretch feature. Yeah, this chair massages you, but not in that buzzy, vibrating, your whole butt's asleep kind of way. It's called Omni Stretch, and here's how it works. So first you recline all the way back up to 160 degrees, by the way. Then you rest your legs on the included footrest, and the lumbar motor gently lifts your lower back and then releases it, stretching your spine in this calm, rhythmic motion for 5 minutes at a time. It's nice and slow, and the movement is inspired by spinal decompression techniques and yoga stretches, except this is truly more relaxing because now you can just sit still in your chair. Kind of nice. So now, it's at this point that I realized why Drayton was taking a nap. His nap wasn't by choice, it was by necessity. He leaned back 160 degrees and let the chair do the rest. Next thing you know, he's out. Just like I'm about to be. And speaking of reclining, this chair has 4 recline modes, and they're all useful. First, we have 105 degree deep focus mode. This is your classic work mode. It keeps your posture locked in, and you know it's good for Zoom calls and typing. Next, we got 120 degree solo work mode. Now, this is for the chill editing or gaming sessions. Just you know, enough lean to feel relaxed, but not like you're slouching. And third, we've got the 135 degree soft recline mode. Now, this is that lean back and watch YouTube vibe, super comfy, maybe pull out the Switch too and play a little bit as well. And last but not least, 160 degrees, the spine flow mode. Yeah, nap mode. I literally fell asleep in this position the other day and woke up confused, but also refreshed. And remember, in all of these modes, we have the dynamic support of the full chair with the headrest supporting the head, backrest following body movement, and armrest staying level with the desk during recline or rotation. And when you pair that with the footrest, dude, you're basically horizontal. It's actually perfect for when you need a power nap, or let's be real, when you're working at your computer late at night and you're too tired to get up and go to bed. Just lean back, relax, and sleep in your chair. Now let's talk build quality, because it's not just the features. This chair actually feels premium. The backrest is a triple layer system. So first the top layer, which is breathable, stretchy fabric that doesn't trap heat. Next is the middle layer, which is pressure relief sponge that molds to you. And last but not least is the bottom layer, aerospace grade panels that support your lower body. And the armrests are thick and supportive with soft touch foam that doesn't turn rock solid after 20 minutes. You know the feeling. Then the headrest uses this wild memory foam wrapped in a breathable cover. It cradles your neck but doesn't feel sweaty or stiff somehow. And I mean, this chair is built like a tank, but a comfortable tank. So guys, here's the deal. I've tried a lot of chairs, budget ones, mid-range gamer chairs, even some of the high-end office stuff. And while plenty of them are good chairs, nothing I've sat in feels quite like the LiberNovo Omni. This thing is just so unique. Everything on this chair has a purpose. It's not over-designed. It's not trying to look flashy. It's just smart. From the way it supports you without asking to the massage mode that straight up resets your back after a long day, it's just a really cool chair and a completely new way to sit all day. Now here's the thing, it's not cheap, but considering you're probably spending 6 to 10 hours a day in your chair, this is 100% one of those invest in your health moments, and honestly, it's still not as expensive as most office chairs you see on the market. And right now is the perfect time to check out the LiberNovo Omni because you can reserve one with only a $10 deposit. Now, if you don't reserve one now, you don't get that $450 savings that you'd get otherwise. So basically, if you wait too long, you're gonna be paying full MSRP, which is $1,098 versus the $648 you could be paying for it, you know, right now. So thanks again to LiberNovo for sponsoring this video, and guys, make sure to check out that QR code on the screen and link down below to grab your own right now.